Canadian clash. We rejoin the third member of our broadcast crew, Mr. Stu Walters.
Yes, thanks very much, Peter. And even though the Whitecaps...
Montreal players who were managed to draw the foul. Russell Tybert will play in Ali Adnan. And there's a ball over the top. Ball back in. And a decent ball across. It took it, but Hassal wiser to it.
And a bit better hands there, too, from Hassal. Gets the body behind it, knocks the ball down. He'll be happy to get that save under his belt after the miscue on the earlier cross. We're talking about Samuel Piet to create and adapt to the system. That's what he's asking of all his players, is to...
Piet. Hassal will switch play for Ali Adnan, who seems to do very well when the ball is played in his direction. Mentor, going back to the days of Southampton. Milinkovic tries a through ball, and Theo Bair is on his bike, and Theo Bair is in behind, and Theo Bair has a shooting chance, and it's 1-0! Theo Bair! Terrific ball by Milinkovic, and Bair buries it in minute number 7. Nice ball for Broguillard, who got past Ali Adnan. Now, did it come off Adnan? Born here, and is really happy here. And he wants to show. Owusu's down in a heap, and the referee wanted to shoot to the far post, and it was kind of an odd play by the Adnan with everybody still forward. Can he craft the cross? It's blocked, and that's a big block by Maciel.
Another example of Ali Adnan trying to get the ball on. He doesn't need to be the Whitecaps' number 10, is what Mark DeSanto says. He's your designated things, trying to get the ball in quickly there and win the throw-in from it.
Being brought in for long throw duty now. Delivers nicely as Owusu tried to slip it through. And now the break is on this Romo Kyoto against Derek Cornelius. Kyoto into the box. Cornelius got a touch. And off the post. Oh, it's right there for 1-1. You'll never get an easier goal than that. And it's Orgia Kwanko who taps it in at the back post. The Toronto FC game last Saturday. Are we going to have goals galore again?
Playing as more of an 8 on the right side of the midfield diamond was his ability to connect and keep the white back post. But Hassal read that one. Good hands from the young keeper.
Now here goes Bair again as he had a... Picks out Broguillard. Gets around Ali Adnan with room to look. Broguillard. Gravity in those tree trunk-like legs. He's got such a strong lower body. Can he go the distance here? He's going to be on the ball now.
At times by the Whitecaps. That time Cavallini was in behind, but couldn't get his touch right after another great ball that finds Bing Montreal Impact uniform for the most part, but he's been caught wanting a little bit here tonight.
He's an interesting story.
Can't afford to have him, especially early on here. He's been good from the get-go. Lots of energy bringing here tonight.
Away goes Ali Adnan. A good foot race with Broguillard, and
get there in time.
The joy is definitely coming from the Impact's right-hand side. And here's that matchup again with Adnan and Broguillard. Tybert. Milinkovic. Baldissimo. Ali Adnan. Everybody retreating.
A little bit too narrow out there, but perhaps we'll get some help for Adnan.
Home here in Montreal and finding it very well. He seems to have settled nicely.
Yeah, we can hear what you're saying, Terry.
Oh, he has some great stories about his time at Arsenal. He said one time he was in the dressing room and he heard at halftime the door opens, boom, kicked down by Arsene Wenger. A legend and one of the people who Belgian national team. That must have been quite an experience. That was a good side. Now the Whitecaps with a throw in for Ali Adnan. That's a foul as Broguillard and Adnan come together again. That is quite a matchup between the young Canadian and the Iraqi international. And now Montreal says that Adnan just picked up the ball, which he kind of did. Looked like the ball was put back in play, and then Adnan just picked it up.
I think sometimes, too, that Adnan, he's clever. He saw that he wasn't going to get onto the end of that ball, and so draws the foul as he thinks ahead there, but comfortable in any type of situation on the ball. Sometimes, as I said before,
and his mentor, everybody in France kind of looked up to Bakary Sagna. Now over the top it goes from Adnan, and that all over Kyoto, who just looked up incredulously that there was no foul. And credit running at Adnan. Nice looking cross header down and off the post and in. The flag went up, won't count. It remains 1-1, and again Safir Taider on the end of interest from Colorado and Sporting Kansas City
was to deal with the numbers that Toronto had coming inside so much, but it does leave the space on the flanks, and you saw the last opportunity where he comes over, closes down his man, and then it's Milinkovic from the top of the diamond having to...
Montreal isn't afraid of pushing up the park. They've lost it here, and now can Milinkovic tank for that qualification phase. Nice run by Kyoto. Hassal's late. That's a penalty. It's got to be. Hassal was late, and in a game where he's had a couple of... to make it 2-1 Montreal in first half stoppage time, 3 minutes to be added. The whistle and the goal, beautifully taken, straight into the side netting, and
it hasn't happened here, and it's given the Impact so much space to be able to pick out their next pass. And when you give a player of Martial's ability the time to do that, he'll punish you.
And now Cavallini just couldn't nudge it in the direction of Milinkovic. Heavy touch from Adnan.
And again, you can see how Montreal lining up very similar to what Toronto FC did, 20 yards from goal. Adnan was excellent in finding the space.
As they did last Saturday. The fake run up, a decent ball, a header, and Godoy, and then picks out Taider in a good area. Driven ball across 3-1 as Samuel Piette has scored his first MLS goal, and everybody knows it. Thierry Henry has asked the Canadian to chip in more offensively, and he...
Well, whether it's been with the Canadian national...
Long-awaited return to the Whitecaps. Theo Bair is the first man off. Eric Godoy is going to be replaced by Jake Nerwinski. We have Gutierrez. Is he going to replace Ali Adnan, you wonder? Or will Adnan be deployed differently? Now it's going to be Owusu who makes way. Dahomey makes his way on, so that's that swap. And now it's the Gutierrez. Let's see who he comes on for. Is it going to be Ali Adnan? I don't think so. Adnan's one of his... well, it is going to be Ali Adnan, and Ali Adnan's head goes down as he steps off the field on the opposite touchline, and young Canadian Gutierrez makes his way to that left back spot.
Well, Mark DeSantos not afraid to make a change or four that he hopes can impact the rest of this game. Still lots of time to play.